Imagine being born with memories of a past life, one you never lived. Creepy, right? Now, imagine those memories are so vivid and detailed that they start to blur the lines between reality and the supernatural. This is the story of the Pollock twins, a tale that has intrigued and baffled people for decades. Are we simply the sum of our experiences in this life, or is there something more? Something that transcends the boundaries of our current existence? In 1957, a tragic car accident claimed the lives of two young sisters, Joanna and Jacqueline Pollock, in Hexham, England. The accident was a devastating blow to their family and the community. The girls were just 11 and 6 years old, full of life and dreams, when their lives were abruptly cut short. Their parents, John and Florence, were shattered. John believed in reincarnation, a belief that offered him a glimmer of hope amidst the darkness. Florence, on the other hand, was skeptical. Their differing beliefs added strain to an already fragile relationship. Then, in 1958, Florence gave birth to twins, Gillian and Jennifer. The birth of the twins brought a mix of emotions. The twins were born healthy and strong, and as they grew, they began to exhibit behaviors and traits that were eerily reminiscent of Joanna and Jacqueline. And that's when things got seriously weird. The family began to notice strange coincidences and behaviors that defied logical explanation. It was as if the past was bleeding into the present. The twins showed uncanny similarities to their deceased sisters. They had the same mannerisms, preferences, and even the same fears. It was as if Joanna and Jacqueline had been reborn in the bodies of Gillian and Jennifer. Jennifer had two birthmarks identical to Jacqueline's. One was on her waist and the other on her forehead. These birthmarks were exact replicas of the ones Jacqueline had. How could such a precise physical trait be passed down in this way? Coincidence, maybe. Until the twins started reenacting events from Joanna and Jacqueline's lives. They would play games and act out scenarios that their older sisters had enjoyed, despite never having been told about them. They asked for toys that had belonged to their deceased sisters, correctly naming them without ever having seen them. This was not just a one-time occurrence, it happened repeatedly. They recognized landmarks in a town they'd never visited and knew details about their older sister's school. Spooky, right? The twins would point out buildings and streets, describing them in detail as if they had walked those paths before. When the twins were 4, a visit to their deceased sister's hometown revealed even more bizarre behavior. They navigated the town with an ease and familiarity that was impossible to explain. Their fear of cars? Uncontrollable. The twins had an intense, almost irrational fear of cars. They would become hysterical at the sight of a vehicle, especially when it was moving towards them. They had frequent nightmares about being hit by a car, just like their sisters. These nightmares were vivid and recurring, often leaving the twins in a state of distress. Is this a compelling case for reincarnation? The story of the Pollock twins has been cited as one of the most convincing pieces of evidence for the existence of past lives. Dr. Ian Stevenson, a psychiatrist, thought so, documenting it as part of his research on past life memories. He meticulously documented their behaviors, birthmarks, and memories. But skeptics argue it's just a series of eerie coincidences, fueled by parental grief and suggestibility. They point out that the human mind is capable of incredible feats of memory and imagination. So, what do you think? Reincarnation or coincidence? The story of the Pollock twins remains one of the most intriguing and debated cases in the study of past lives. Let us know in the comments. Your thoughts and opinions are valuable, and we would love to hear what you think about this extraordinary case. Do you believe in the possibility of past lives, or do you think the Pollock twins story can be explained by more mundane means? Join the conversation and share your perspective on this captivating mystery. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more weird, strange, and interesting tales, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. We have plenty more mysteries and fascinating stories to share with you. Don't miss out.